This here is a 1970 Triumph Bonneville. It was one of the favorite models in the United States and Canada. It was the twin carb 650. It's the performance machine. They made this model here from 1963 to 1970. 71 they changed the frame and kind of cheapened it a little bit. This is the best of the best. It just came in for a Fort Creek build and a couple of oil leaks I fixed on it. These are what a lot of people consider the best bikes Triumph built. I don't argue with that at all. I've got a poem for you first. It's one of the favorites I do when I do old age homes or whatever. It's a poem that by Robert Service that calls out to us. It's Canada. It's called Call of the Wild. It was written in 1907, and I can imagine immigrants to Canada reading this from their tenements and whatever, and experiencing the life in the Canadian wild. Have you gazed on nature's grandeur, where there's nothing else to gaze on? Set pieces and drop curtain scenes galore. Big mountains heaved to heaven which the blinding sunsets blazon. Black canyons where rapids rip and roar. Have you swept the Vision Valley with the green stream streaking through it? Searched the vastness for a something you have lost? Have you strung your soul to silence? Then for God's sakes go and do it. Hear the challenge, learn the lesson, pay the cost. Have you wandered in the wilderness, the sagebrush, desolation, the bunchgrass levels where the cattle graze? Have you whistled bits of ragtime at the end of all creation and learned to know the desert's little ways? Have you camped upon the foothills? Have you galloped o'er the ranges? Have you roamed the arid sunlands through and through? Have you chummed up with the mesa? Do you know its moods and changes? Then listen to the wild. It's calling you. Have you known the great white silence? Not a snow-gemmed twig a-quiver. Eternal truths that shame our soothing lies. Have you broken trail on snowshoes? Mushed your huskies up the river? Dared the unknown, led the way, and clutched the prize? Have you marked the map's void spaces? Mingled with the different races? Felt the savage strength of brute through every sinew? And though grim as hell, the worst is. Can you round it off with curses? Then hearken to the wild. It's calling you. Have you suffered, starved, and triumphed? Groveled down, yet grasped at glory? Grown bigger in the bigness of the whole? Done things just for the doing? Letting babblers tell the story, seeing through the nice veneer the naked soul? Have you seen God in His splendors? Heard the text that nature renders? Oh, you'll never hear it in the family pew. It's the simple things, the true things. It's the silent men who do things. Listen to the wild. It's calling you. But they've cradled you in comfort. They've primed you with their preaching. They've soaked you in convention through and through. Why, they've put you in a showcase. Oh, you're a credit to their teaching. But can't you hear the wild? It's calling you. Let us probe the silent places. Let us seek what luck betide us. Let's journey to a lonely land, I know. There's a whisper on the night wind. There's a star, a gleam to guide us. And the wild is calling. Calling. Let's go.